list. Platform future settings. So platform future settings is nothing but I hope you all can hear me right? Hello.
Yes, Shobana,
Okay.
please continue.
Oh, yeah, thank you. So platform future settings is nothing but like so there like we can enable and disable only option. There is a two option, either you can enable it or disable accordingly what kind of features that you want in the platform features. So you can enable the time zone, how you want to look at in India we want enable it like Kolkata at Asia time and user directory profile, and you can send a welcome message to the user, and you can update and enable the upgrade center permission like it is kind of request role based permission, and you can enable the success factors e-signature. Not only this, there are many, so I just taken some features, some important features whatever Kavitha has explained it. So these are the settings that we can enable in the platform feature settings. So then like next topic is pick list. Pick list is something, it is drop down where you can get the results, I mean the values will be displayed as a drop down menu. So that's what like a pick list determine the information that gets displayed as a drop down menu. So in SuccessFactor, like pick list file is can be downloaded from the SAP Software Development Center itself, because there are there are multiple pick list in the data itself, so we can download it and we can use it accordingly as per the customer requirement. And then some pick list and pick list values might already exist in an Employee Central enabled environment. So that's what like, so whatever Employee Central enabled enable the pick list and pick list value, we can download it from the download center itself. And so to add a large number of pick list value at once, you can in case if you want to add like a large number of pick list values at once, you can use it like import and export data in admin center. So like, so now like in pick list, this is the pick list center. This is a path that we have to go to pick list center. So there it is mainly used in the like a drop down values in the employee profiles only, because in employee profiles like we will be getting like many multiple drop downs to select the accordingly the candidate, I mean accordingly the user will select as a drop down whatever the required information they want, like they will select and they will choose, and they will accordingly they will say their person information profile accordingly. So for that only like it is mainly using. And pick list, first we have to go to the pick list center, and we have to create a new pick list code initially. So like in case it's a country example, if you want to take a uh, gender under gender, like you have to create like a female and male. So first you have to create a new pick list. There you have to give the code as a gender and as a topic. And doing practice, or is it enough to show, I mean is it enough to tell in the verbally?
I think no one wants demo. Let's continue.
Demo you no need.
No,
Okay.
yeah, no
So
one is
yeah, okay. So you under gender, you can create a parent pick list. So there are many ways that if it is country under country, if you want India and China, and in India there are many states that you can mention it as a parent child pick list, and any other country can mention it, and you can enter as a child pick list. So first you have to create a parent pick list as country in India and China example, and then you have to create a child pick list child pick list as a states. So from it is a hierarchy basis. So if from after creating a state code, so if states like comes under whatever states is coming under India, so you can mention it like a Hyderabad, Bangalore, something that you can, that is called like a child pick list. So after that, like you have to go to configure object definition to enter the pick list fields and select the data type as a pick list. So whatever you have to do changes, then configure object definition only, like the changes will be done in that. So you can associate with parent pick list as well as child pick list over there only. And to check how the result like output, we can check in the manage data. As we can see the values added in the drop down menus in country, and India and China, like whatever the pick list values we have given under those Indias, so we can save it. And import employee data. So import employee data, we can added it, I mean employees are added in multiple ways. So this is firstly like we can import the employee data and we can manually enter the details as well
Shobana, sorry to interrupt.
in user profile.
Hello,
Sorry.
Shobana.
Yes.
Uh,
Yeah.
Shobana, your screen got stuck, Shobana. Slide has not changed. Yeah. And even your voice is also breaking. So can you just repeat this import employee data from first?
Okay,
Huh.
so import employee data. Actually, like there are many ways to add, multiple ways are there to import the employee details in data. One is like import employee data. We can do that, and another was through XML. Also, we can upload the data. I mean, we can import it, and apart from that, we can manually enter the user details in user profile itself, like one or two, one or two information is not there or not reflecting, like we can enter manually. So that are the multiple ways. First, like we'll go the import employee data. So in import employee data, so you can download the data first initially when you are starting to import the details of the employee, so you have to download the template. So after download the template, you have to give the user ID details, I mean username, first name, last name, and their email ID and their location, and whatever the mandatory things we required it, I mean as customer require it, we have to enter it and we have to select and download, and we can check that like a validate. If validate is nothing but like check the error, whether it is any error is recurring or not. Accordingly we can check, because there could be kind of a large data, we cannot check like going one by one the data if any error. So accordingly, like if we enter that, like if we give validate the import data, so it will it will show the error whatever we have got. So accordingly we can validate and we can import the edited data. And after import the data, like you have to go to the manage business configuration. That is the configure where you have to do in for the import employee data. So it is like in managed business configuration, like you can do edit correction, like so whatever you have uploaded, I mean whatever you have entered the user details, accordingly if you want to change or any like a custom fields that you want to correct, enter it as a manually, like you can make it a correction over there. And after doing that correction, like if you want like whether the candidate, I mean whether the user is added or not, and how to how do we know that like the system, the user details got uploaded in the data or not. So you have to go for that, you have to go to export associate data. So there like you have to, this is the path that to view the employee details, whatever you have entered. So you can download the data and you can see the details, whatever you have entered as a team. And so this is like to view the imported user details. And so this is the employee process, I mean the sequence of employee, how it should be uploaded in system. So first initially like a basic input, whatever the as I told you, like a first name, last name, and email id, user id. So those are the details should be entered, and biographic information, and then like employee details. So how like pay group pay and all, like they will be getting it, and job history, and what is the role he is working on it, and what kind of position and what level and all, and what is location, and manager, everything, compensation info, import, and personal information import. So these are the process that we are going to work, like this is a sequence that we are going to upload the employee. If any new hire is happening, then accordingly we will be going ahead with this sequence only to upload the employee data. So yeah, I'm done with that. Hello.
Shobana.
Yeah.
Shobana, if you don't mind, can you please show with the example regarding this imported data?
Okay. So I think Lakshmi is was tracking about, right, because since my network is slow, I think is Lakshmi like,
Yeah,
you
if
are going to.
Lakshmi.
No, no, no. I cannot, Shovana. This, as I was telling, that CSV file importing itself is not happening with my this thing system. I need to figure it out. It's not taking that file. It's throwing errors every time. So I need to work on that to show it actually.
Okay,
There are
so
three types of profiles, right? What are they?
sorry, Kavitha.
Sorry.
There are three types of profile we have in a system. What
Public
are they?
profile, public profile, people profile,
Hmm? People profile?
public profile,
Hmm.
and administration is the other thing.
Configure people profile.
Configure people profile. Sorry. Yeah.
Anyone? So I have given you some work like import employment information, job history, compensation. Have you done that? I'm sharing you some
No.
questions also. Those are also you're not working. Hmm? Why you're not working? You don't want to go into the job immediately?
We have
Hmm? You should work, right? Nobody will provide you, first of all, real time questions which are ongoing on the floor. So, have you seen anybody providing? Hmm?
Kavitha.
While you joined, you asked me, right, to prepare us for job only. Again, you are coming on academics only. What I should do? Academics can be learned anytime. Okay, 40 hours of syllabus by taking 20, already 20 classes completed. According to the syllabus, I have to stop the batch. But we are going with practical number of things we are discussing and all, since it is taking time. Don't take very leisure, okay? 30,000 is not a small amount. Same way you have to work hard as well. Please work on the real time rather than the academics. Okay, so there are some more other things to discuss on the people profile, but actually the feature what I am going to teach you now is going to deprecate it in the by November. So that feature will not be available. Still, I will show you that how to configure that one. So the topic what we are doing is custom section into the people profile, like how to add some fields, how to add, how to create some sections into the people profile. So we have created some employee profiles into the system. So this is our employee profile. I asked you to update the photo. I asked you to update the banner. Nothing was done. What you are doing on the weekends? Hmm? No information in the profile. If you can see the other profiles, see how these informations are. You should update by going one by one, just to make you comfortable over the system. So this all when you do, then only you will understand that okay, what are the things are there. You should learn about okay, what this three dots is showing, from where we are getting this one, how to change this one. Everything you have to do. Then once you do some groundwork, then you will understand. Okay, so the topic what we are going to practice is custom section into the people profile. So what is custom section? These are the section. Anyway, November 2025, this is going, new profile will come. As I showed you the new employee profile that will come. So that configuration we have to learn. Before that we will also learn about this one. So this is section and this one is your blocks. Okay. Or we can say these are sections and these are portlets. Now, how we will be getting this one? How we have created this employment, employee bank information, compensation, how we have added all these fields into the system. One second, let me stop the recording.